guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new on this channel, I have been waiting for you. Go ahead and subscribe, click on the notification bell as well to get notified anytime that I put out a content, because all my content are literally always so juicy. Yeah. And if you're a returning subscriber, you know now, welcome. On today's video, it is a continuation of our wedding series. If you don't know, I started like a wedding series. Of course, I'm married. The goal of this series basically is to make it easy for people who are intending to get married, be it long term or short term, like from now, basically. So without further ado, let's move right into the discussion for today. Today I'll be sharing like a bit of things to take note of on your wedding day, because a lot, you know, the pressure, right? Some persons don't even feel the pressure of wedding preparations until the wedding day. Like, you see, I don't know if you see pictures of some brides while others cry for joy, like, oh, I'm leaving my parents, and they're all emotional. Some persons cry because their moments get ruined. So this piece of information that I'm going to be dishing out is going to help you a lot. My time, I did not have anything to cry about, to be honest. Like, there was a time one of my vendors, she was like, you really mean this wedding? Like, other vendors, other clients I see, like, they are either crying, spoiling their makeup, shouting here and there. We are just so cool and all of that. So if you want to have that kind of testimony, then you would want to watch this video until the end. Now, the first thing you need to know is it is your day. Don't let anybody rush you. For Africans, Nigerians especially, during your traditional marriage, I don't know about you, but my own part, like, you change like 3 times, and then that 3 times you come out. So if I'm going to change 3 times and I'm going to have to look beautiful in all of my pictures, I would not want to rush my head, my gele, my scarf. I would not want to rush my makeup. I would not want to wear my dress anyhow and look, you know, scattered, right? So they might come to meet you and tell you that people are waiting, they are going, and you're not coming out again. My love, people that came to celebrate you, they will wait no matter how long it takes for you to get dressed. And now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that you should take unnecessary time and then, you know, and at the same time, it shows you that you need to work with vendors who knows how to do the job. So your vendor, your makeup artist, whoever would not delay you unnecessarily. But I'm also saying this to say that take your time, because after your wedding, the only memory you're going to be left with is your pictures. So would you want to go back seeing your pictures and you're in tears? Oh, I wish I did this better. Oh, I wish. To avoid stories that touch, I'm telling you this, mark my words and take my word for it. Do not let anybody rush you. Don't let anybody rush you. Wedding is a once in a lifetime, and you wouldn't want to have like a bad wedding. Second thing to take note of is don't let anybody change your plans last minute. Hey, on your wedding day is when that uncle from Anambra, from Edo Ekiti, from Onitsha will come and tell you that, no, in my place, this is how they do it, they do it. Ha! Uncle, where were you when I was doing the plans? It's now you want to come and tell me how they were doing. I'm not saying you should be stubborn, but I'm saying anybody who wants to give you advice, what happened to since? Is on your wedding day when you've organized, you've planned with your vendors, you've told your makeup artist what you want, you've told your... I don't know if you're getting my point. You've told the MC the order of the day. Of course, there are some that are bendable, but I'm saying that there are some options, there are some plannings that should not be changed last minute, because it's going to affect other things. I don't know if you're getting this point. I'm saying don't, because at the end of the day, you might get the results that you did not even think of. And usually on your wedding day, there's a bit of pressure if you're not careful, because you want everything to go well. So someone might just come and give you an advice from the east, from the north, that just disrupts literally everything. Do not take last minute advice. Unnecessary, mark my word, unnecessary last minute advice. Now, the third thing you need to take note of is take your pictures from the hotel. Hey, take your pictures from the hotel, because when you're like, okay, I have to wait to go to church and then take all of my pictures, oh God, I don't want to like inflict fear, you know, but your makeup might not be as fresh as you will not have time. Like there's a way that things on, I don't know how to explain this point, but please, a bride, a groom, take your picture right from the hotel. I am begging you. And if you're lucky enough to get other pictures after church, I wish you all the best, because after church, that is when your uncle will want to come and take pictures with you. That is when your friend from Oshogbo wants to come and take pictures with you. That is when your friend from Jalingo wants to come and take. And like that's why this one will be pushing. You will not be able to get that, you know, killer picture for the white wedding, especially. Please take your pictures from the hotel. I beg of you. I beg of you, and I mean it. You're going to thank me later. If you're somebody who is big on pictures like myself, you would want to take your pictures from the hotel. And also on this point, a bride, if you're among those brides who would want to, you know, slay it all, you are a bride and you're not very comfortable with heels, please do not wear heels on your wedding day. I'm telling you, because especially if you're using like a ball dress, nobody's going to look at your feet. You're going to hurt your ankles. You're not going to dance the way you want to dance because you're going to be using like a heel. I don't know, maybe I should just show you guys the shoe that I used for my white wedding, and nobody knew the shoe. I bought like a different shoe for my reception, right? And I ended up not using it, but I used like a very comfortable white sandals that I also use like I use right now for outings, you know, because I wanted to be comfortable, and my reception dress thankfully was long enough so nobody knew what I was wearing. Let me show you guys. So yes, for all that paparazzi, you might want to like video like a very lovely shoe. And I also like to chip this in here. If you're shopping for your wedding, don't go wasting money. Buy things that you know you really need. Okay, I think that's another video. So basically, this was the sandals I used for my white wedding. I used the sandals to church. I used it for reception. Yeah, I think at some point I had to wear slippers for reception, so I can't really tell. But this was what I intended for my reception, but I knew I was not going to use it, so I got this for plan B instead. But I knew this is what I can rock like after my wedding, right? So basically, but you might want to put that into consideration because it is very important, so you will not get tired. And then the last point on this is what to take note on your wedding day is where you're dressing, where you're changing, where you're going to be wearing your dress. Please, like me, appoint people that are going to stay with you. Don't allow everybody to come cluster the room, because even if people don't intend stealing from you, they might mistakenly, let me be humble about it and be cool about it, they might mistakenly take what does not belong to them that belongs to you, that should belong to you again after the wedding. You will not see it. So like, make sure that you know the people that are going to stay with you in your hotel room, your room, whatever it is, the place you're using, your castle, your mansion, wherever you're using for your wedding. Make sure that maybe like 2-3 persons that you really know, and if anything should get missing, you can call them. It's not the one that people keep chopping in, chopping out, coming in, going out like empty, and please, no. So with that, we've come to the end of this video. I hope you find it handy, and please share with a 2022 bride, 2023 bride, you know, and let the world know. Thank you so much for staying with me until this very end. I love you guys. See you in the next wedding series. If this is not going to be the last I'm going to put out. Thank you. That's the way so you might want is what to take note on your